So one of the biggest factors that's connected to solo travel is loneliness. And over the years, different people have always asked me, don't you get bored or lonely when you travel? And to be honest, the simple answer is no. I'm sorry to tell you, but I don't get lonely. But the good news is, here are 5 ways to stop feeling lonely when you travel solo. Let's do it. I've just changed the lighting. So when you're traveling abroad for the first time, you might be a little bit nervous and you might feel that weird feeling in your stomach and you just don't want to eat anything. It could be like 6 o'clock in the morning and you're at the airport starving, but you don't want to eat because your belly feels funny, or when you're on the train in another country, you're feeling a little bit weird. Trust me, fuel yourself. Don't neglect your basic needs. Eat something, drink something. If you can't eat anything, just drink a lot. And the reason why, a lot of people, when they're hungry, they just get irritable. Oh wow. Oh. Wow. Only 2 zlotys. When I'm traveling abroad, I've always got a bottle of water with me, or I've got like a couple of protein bars. And for me, I don't get super hungry early in the morning. So because I'm having that small snack or even a croissant, I can get that down my neck and it's much easier. I stop feeling irritable. Then that leads to, why am I even traveling in the first place? Number 2 is the walking tours that happen in all different cities, for example, across Europe. You've seen them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Do them, because they're really helpful. And the thing is, you will start to feel like you're not actually traveling by yourself. A, you will start to meet new people. B, you might even meet other solo travelers and automatically you just made a friend. Much easier. When I went to Lublin, there were city tours that happen around 10 AM and usually they always start from the town centre, right in the heart of the city. When I went to one of them, I met this American couple that were from San Francisco and we had a right laugh and it was quite funny. Obviously I didn't finish the walking tour, I kind of like sneaked off, but the thing is, it's free anyway. And from doing that, I got to find out about a free rooftop view in Lublin, which was sick. Check this out. So walking tours are literally one of the best ways to meet people. I know people say, look, you can do it in hostels, but I might not want to stay in a hostel. It's a great option to take when you travel abroad, and it will also enhance your experience of meeting completely new people. Most people, when they travel, they just order a pizza, grab it, and they go straight to their Airbnb or their hotel. It's rubbish. You're on holiday. Come on. You gotta do better than that. When I go abroad, I eat in restaurants. If you can afford it, do that. If you can't afford it, then you can take the first option. But you should always eat in a busy place for 2 reasons. One, you know the food is going to be good. Second reason, atmosphere. You can just be in amongst everyone. You might see a few other tourists and things like that, but it will make you feel that you are part of the experience. You've now joined the many solo travelers around the world and you've taken it upon yourself to go and experience something new. And you will feel better when you are amongst other people. If you go to a restaurant that's completely dead and it's just you sitting by yourself, it's not a good look. A, probably the food is crap, and B, you're going to feel even worse when you're sitting there by yourself looking around thinking, you know, what am I doing here? But there is a tip that's very important that you should always do.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Before Corona decided to ruin everything for everyone, when I would go out to eat abroad by myself, when I would go into the restaurant, I would see that it's a bit of atmosphere, it's quite busy. I would go in and the waiter or waitress would walk me in and they say, "Oh, how many?" And I would say, "Yeah, there's 2 of us." There isn't 2 of us. But I say, "Yeah, she's coming a bit later." Hello. You thought I disappeared, yeah?
Yeah, okay.
I'm here, yeah. She thought I ran off. It's like a blind date or something. So what happens is, they seat you in the middle amongst everyone or with everyone. If you say that you're by yourself, trust me, you're gonna get the worst table, probably near the toilets. So all you're gonna be wafting with your pasta is pee. You don't wanna be in the back, in the corner of the restaurant with no one around and people looking at you weird and stuff like that. Always say that you're with someone and they're coming along. But what happens is, and you're probably thinking, yeah, but what if they don't turn up? Doesn't matter. You can just say, look, I had a date, she walked in, she saw my face, and she decided to leave. And if you're a girl, you can do the same thing. You can say, look, the guy came in, he saw my face, and he left. You never know. You might even get a free dessert out of it. You need to kind of constantly remind yourself why you decided to go online, book that flight, book the hotel, Airbnb, hostel, however you want to do it. Why did you choose that location? Why did you choose that particular city? We need to constantly remind ourselves that it was that Instagram picture that we saw, and that's the reason why I went there. It was the video that I saw on the Lifestyle House channel. Don't forget to click that like, obviously for the YouTube algorithm. It is these things that will remind you, because sometimes when you are by yourself and you might start to feel lonely and think, why am I here again? This is just stupid. I've got no one to talk to. I'm just sitting here by myself. These are the times you need to remind yourself. That's why you've got it either on your phone or on your laptop. And the reason why you do these things is to basically remind you and to help you of your desire of why you decided to travel in the first place. That particular attraction in that city is the reason why I came here. And then you'll start to refocus your mind. Instead of being a bit negative, you'll start to enjoy the whole experience. To be organized. Organization is the most crucial aspect that I basically implement in my life every single day. Without a plan, I don't know where I would be. I literally plan my day. Every single day it's a plan. Before I go on a trip, I've already made a plan. The thing is, I always say that life is complicated enough not to be orderly. It's there to guide you so you can get to where you want to be, and it will just help you become more efficient. So for example, look how thick this book is. This is my notepad, which I do my to-do lists, which are daily. This journal, which I've got here, probably can't see it no, you won't be able to see it in the camera. This is my journal, and this is something that I've been doing for about 10 to 15 years. It just gives me an outline so I'm not aimlessly wandering around doing nothing. Now, one of the most important things about being organized is not just planning your day, it's planning your trip, because there are a lot of things that tend to go wrong. When it comes to like my passport, for example, I've got a screenshot of it on my phone. I've also got a print on my email. If I get stopped by police in a foreign country, which happens all the time, I'm ready, I'm prepared. I look at the police officer, I'm like, what have you got for me? Nothing. And then I move on. And everything is simple because I made a plan, I'm organized. Don't give yourself reasons why you can't handle solo travel. Always be prepared. Go and watch my video about the Airbnb, which I did in, I think it's Lublin or Krakow. I think it's Lublin. Go and check that out and you'll see why that I take so many precautions, especially even when I'm booking Airbnb, and you'll understand how that helped me, because there was a major problem with me being sold a apartment which was completely different when I turned up at the building. Okay folks, I think I've talked enough. That was part 1 of the solo travel series. Part 2 will be coming soon. If there are any other questions that you want me to answer, please write it down in the comments below. Don't forget to watch my other videos in the playlist, and I will see you all on the next video. As always, be good, be kind, be careful. Peace!